Hey, Dr. Dave here. Welcome back. In a recent video, I talked about the potential crashing wave of neuropsychiatric complications, consequences, sequelae of the COVID-19, and how this article went through a number of mechanisms by which your immune response to any insult, including this virus, might create immunological dissonance that will lead to any number of symptoms. And of course that a psychoneuroimmunological approach might be appropriate. All right. And naturally that's what I practice and have for many, many years. It's not a very well understood concept. So let me just spend a few minutes talking about what that really means for me. All right. So I want to, a return on investment of my interventions, ROI. The R would be reduction in severity of symptoms, right? I don't treat any illnesses with my approaches. There's none approved by the FDA. I cannot claim that anything that I do outside of the mainstream psychiatric realm either treats illnesses or prevents illnesses, but rather I look at your symptoms, I try to determine uproot causes, and then intervene at that level. All right, enough said. Back to my ROI. Return on investment is how we know it, but what that really means for me is the R, reduction in severity of symptoms, reduction in your suffering. And the O stands for optimization of functioning. Okay, I do want you to suffer less, but so what? I want you to perform better at work, at home, at play. It's pretty simple. And then I, the ROI, the I for me stands for improvement in your quality of life, right? So I want all of that, 1 + 2, reduction in your suffering, optimization of your functioning, to result in overall improvement of your quality of life. Okay, so that's what I try to do. How do I do that? How does that fit into the psychoneuroimmunological approach? Well, I'm glad you asked. All right. Well, first, I try to seal and heal what is presumably your leaky gut. That's increased intestinal permeability, hyperpermeability, whatever you want to call it. That's really where I start. I start with the gut because it's all about the gut. And then I'm going to right-size inflammation. I've been preaching that for a long time. I don't want to kill off your inflammatory response, but neither do I want to stimulate it, because a lot of what kills us in these post-viral syndromes is an exuberant immune reactivity. So right size inflammation. Next, I want to rebuild your tired adrenals, right? So this notion of adrenal resuscitation, resurrection, rebuilding. I then want to support your neurotransmitters. That's where it's all happening. And also your hormones, right? That's part of that psychoneuroimmunological perturbation profile that I look at. Next, I want to eliminate toxins because you're chock full of them, especially if you've been exposed to some kind of environmental insult, stressor, such as, well, an infection. And then I want you to manage your stress. It's really kind of simple, right? Manage your stress. Now, I have numerous strategies for each of those core 5, right? So again, this is a build kind of thing. It all starts with my top 10, which is ever fluid. It's always changing, but I usually start to accomplish those things, right? Seal and heal your leaky gut, right-size inflammation, resuscitate your tired adrenals, support your neurotransmitters and hormones, eliminate toxins, and manage stress. Those are 6 things, not 5 after now that I think about it. But those are the things that I try to accomplish. And then, of course, I've got my top 10 health-related behaviors that I use to try to accomplish that. And then I have my pet supplements and dietary and nutritional kinds of support. I'll get to that in a later video, all right? But it really does start with those core 6, and then behavioral modification, and then nutritional supplementation and resuscitation. Okay, that's it. All right, thanks for tuning in, as always. And I'll be back. I always have something to say. And I'd like to hear from you. Okay, so you do your part. Listen, get a hold of me with what you want me to talk about, if anything, of course, and then off we go. All right, until the next time, be safe and stay sane. All right, peace out.